you take your vows and you say in sickness and in health. Until you go through something like this, do you truly understand what sickness is? And that first night in the ER, and it literally just took my breath away.
I remember when she walked into the room, I could see her walking down the hallway, and the nurse that was training me, Tracy, and I looked at each other and we said, his wife is pregnant.
At that point, I was just about 5.5 months pregnant with twins. They just kind of wrapped me in a hug and walked me through.
I mean, he's had about every complication you could think of in a hospitalization.
Every time we would get to all right, we would go 75 steps backwards. I would always tell him, I'd walk in the room and I'd say, give me your eyes and let me see your eyes.
Right.
And I would know where he was that day. It wasn't until about January that we started seeing light at the end of the tunnel where we're like, okay, we can put our head down and really work.
By the time he came back here, we knew that we were gonna have to plan for a delivery for his wife, Emily, at some point, or at least be part of that process.
My initial goal was that he could be present for the delivery. If it meant that we pulled a stretcher into the delivery room, or my hope was that he could be upright in this chair.
We connected with our labor and delivery team, and immediately there was no hesitation that we were going to make this work as a team.
Before the babies were born, OT and PT had him carrying around 7-pound weights.
Right,
and,
for babies and
learning to carry them, which they're not 7 pounds anymore, but.
It just kind of drives me a little bit more to just work a little bit harder to get back to where I'm supposed to be, you know?
So we get here at 8 a.m. ready to have babies, and there was an emergency that came up. And we didn't end up going back till 1 o'clock. But we got to spend that whole morning with Jenna and my sister and him and I in a room just hanging out. And it was so special. Like it was what we needed, because I hadn't had the holy crap, babies are coming, honey, can we walk through this? Like you would the night before. And we just got to be, and we just got to just enjoy each other and enjoy that last moment. And he got to see truly how large my belly was at that point.
Right.
And
I know that Emily had said this had been the longest he'd been out of bed since his accident. So probably physically it was very draining, but yeah, it was beautiful to see him hold both of those babies.
there were so many days we couldn't have done what we were able to do without all the people that have just put their arms around us here and loved on us. And truly,
too many to even count. Like there's just so many people that made everything happen.
I think that speaks volumes to Sparrow and to Mary Freebed and just what we would do for a patient.
we're just thankful to have him here. So there's a lot that's gonna be hard and difficult, but he's here to be able to do it.